Welcome. Today we're going to be checking out the brand new trailer from Death Stranding 2 from KOJIMA Productions. Now, I am really excited to check this out. I'm a game developer and animator myself, so games like this really always intrigue me. I always am intrigued by the development process of these games. I made a video previously of checking out KOJIMA and how he makes video games, so definitely check that out if you haven't seen it yet. If you're new to my channel, I've been working in the industry for almost 20 years now as an animator, and in this channel, I love to break down video game trailers, all kinds of cinematics, different stuff in a unique way, and kind of bring in some insights and different stuff that you might not see in a different channel. So let's dive into this baby and take a look. All right, first we're going to try to make sure, we're going to try to watch this whole thing all the way through without pausing too much. And then we're going to break it down slow motion for you. All right, so let's dive in here and take a look.
You, sir, are an unrepentant criminal, guilty of illegally entering our country on multiple occasions.
So first off, it says in-game cinematics captured on a PS5. This is a mix of gameplay and in-game cinematics. Wow, it looks impressive already. Look at the realism on him. Impressive. Let's go.
The only thing that I'm guilty of is doing your dirty work.
And by way of compensation, we have overlooked your crimes.
Bring it on, because I'm not doing this shit anymore. It makes you think you have a choice.
Oh, I love the emotion.
What kind of cargo?
Cargo like brain dead, pregnant women.
No one would possibly allow that.
That's why I have to smuggle them in. They make me bring them over from Mexico.
Now, if you saw that it says powered by Decima, that's an engine that was from another company. I forget the name of the company. Oh, Guerrilla Games. That's right. Okay, so Decima is the engine that Guerrilla developed, and they were very kind enough to let Kojima use it for his productions and stuff, so, and allow him to tweak it. Basically gave him the source code on a USB drive, is the story. So anyway, I'm excited to see what they do because the Decima engine looks gorgeous. Some of the stuff that they're doing right now just looks really, really nice. Like we just saw with the texturing and the lighting on the face, like holy moly. Look at that.
This thing between us,
Hoo, hoo, hoo. It's like,
it was a mistake.
No. No, it was not a mistake. It was not a mistake.
wow. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this. Look how I can relate to that moment so much. My baby does that all the time. She reaches up and grabs and like scratches my beard. Just like that. Wow. Look at that. Look how realistic the ground and everything looks and how vast the... Wow. Look at the washed up whales. Wow, what is that? A new ship rides the tar currents. Look at this, how beautiful this game looks. Currents that shake the earth. A mysterious faction spreads. Wow, look at that. Wow. Oh, I love the bait. You know, some people watching this might not know this, but it's actually really hard to do baby animations to do anything baby related to make a baby look good, basically to not have a baby look really really weird during production and during like a render or whatever, because babies aren't made very often in productions. For one, they're not mocapped. We don't have like a baby mocap suit, like, and so they had to probably make a baby mocap suit in order to capture all this stuff really well. It would be my guess. And what's really impressive is how much it looks like a kid, a little baby, and it looks really good. I'm impressed because it's a hard road to go down. It's hard to do something like this in a production. I feel it's hard to make a baby animate very well and look just like a baby. It's very, very difficult. So we'll see how well they do that in here. Look, I think that looks great. Oh, we're getting copyright striked for sure on this video.
The dreams that stillness entertains and slays.
See, look at this environment. It looks super high res. It looks, millions of polygons. They're really pushing stuff like they do in Unreal Engine with the nanite and all the different stuff. I really like how detailed it looks and how much resolution it looks like it has, right? Like I said, how many polygons basically are being generated.
Now if my love for you won't make you stay,
Looks like they make him walk a little faster.
don't know what we're
Dang, look at that, how beautiful that looks.
You will never leave a trace where you walk. If the only path you take.
You know what though? The only problem with like this game for most people, not the only problem, but just one of the main things, was that you are a traveler. You're a delivery man, and you're just walking across these giant, vast amounts of space, and that take forever to get to one destination to the next. And you're just carrying a big backpack, right? Just stumbling your way through. It's very creative, though, how they did the game mechanic of you holding the bag and having to support yourself and walk through. But I think that was a little bit daunting on some people that played the first game. And so I think they might have dialed that back a little bit in this game. And they probably don't have you walk so far because it's now automated. If you saw in the beginning, things have changed now. And it looks like he even walks faster just in normal cadence.
On your tour, so walk away.
Wow, that looks cool. It's showing off all the different environments, which is nice. All the different places you're going to see and view in the game. The cars look really low resolution for some reason right through here. Maybe because they had to scatter so many of them. But if you look closely, the car texturing and stuff looks very low res, doesn't it? Alright, we get it. This music's so loud. Wow, look at that. He's all stoked bringing in the equipment. Did you see that? Oh, that was cool. I like how those are like a set of keys and an entryway into the thing, and they're all floating. That looks really neat. See that? It's like anti-gravity. And he's got that little doll that talks with him as he walks around. It's such a cool, unique kind of feature or aspect to the game.
I couldn't protect you.
Oh. Even that would jar the baby around a lot, to be honest. Wow. Holy.
I tried to jump us out of there. But I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that.
Wow.
There was no way for the two of us to escape together.
No.
The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out.
She sacrificed herself?
Just Lou.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Whoa. This game, dude, there's so many trippy things going on in this game. It's really cool.
that we are meant to break.
Like, look at this. What in the world is this? Look at this.
Part of us that still remains untamed. We must be more than animals in chains.
And you know what? In this game, they can show a big 10-minute trailer like this because this game is hours and hours and hours and hours long. It's so long and epic, and they have so many moments, so they have no problem with showing off straight up 10 minutes of gameplay and different cinematics. They don't care, because you're not even going to be able to piece this story together unless you play the whole game, you know?
It's a poison that kills.
Wow, that's dope.
Would you let the wind tell you
Oh,
where
that's
to
cool.
go? If you can
Whoa.
brave fate and prove it wrong. So
Oh, wow. There's a place in Colorado that feels like that. Like you climb up and you're like, whoa, you feel like you're at like the top of the world as far as you can see. Like there is nothing taller than you. And I'll tell you what, if you've never been to Colorado, you should come here because there's some moments that are just absolutely spectacular. Look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at the moon. Look at the moon. Oh, that's so cool. I gotta turn this music down. It's so loud in my ears. Beautiful song, but... Oh, that's cool. Oh, do you see that? He shot off the little piece that the guy was kind of holding on to. Or that's his backpack, look. Boom. That's cool. Whoa, look at all these views. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, that looks incredible. Just all the wetness of the face and the eyes darting around. Oh, that looked really, really good. Dang. Look at this game. Higgs, Troy Baker. Dude, Troy Baker has been killing it lately, like the past decade in gaming over that. He's been doing so many so many performances and really good ones at that. I can't wait to see this. Wow, look at that character. We need to keep pausing this stuff. I'm going to just ignore this music for now because this is... Wow. Look at the characters. The facial expressions and everything are really, really well done. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. This might be like the best looking game ever to come out graphically when it gets released, maybe, I think. Some of these details are really incredible. Whoa. This looks like such a cool story. Dude, wow, look at all the graphics and the like one thing I really like about the Kojima games is that it feels like a comic book being brought to life and like this huge epic story. And like a lot of the frames that he does, like even look at the one we're looking at right now. It just looks really cool. The framing of his face and this double exposure that they're doing here. See that? And they just have epic moments. They have a lot of things in here that are like unique and creative. Like look at the girl's makeup. This gold stuff coming down her eyes. It looks really cool. Wow. Look at the mask. Oh. See, look how high resolution this looks. This looks insane. Wow, dude. Oh, the baby handprint. Nice. Wow, you guys.
I've been alone this whole time.
You're wrong. Death can tear us apart. We'll always be connected. We will always be with you, no matter what. You will never, ever be alone.
This time, I'll make a lasting connection with the lady in red.
Oh, you
The
Troy
perfect
Bakers.
ending humanity deserves.
Whoa.
For the sake of the future, we must all come together. As a barrier to the bad, and a gateway to the good.
Yeah, look at that.
All hands, brace for launch.
I hope this doesn't come out till... Wait. I hope it doesn't come out till 2026 so I can win Game of the Year. I don't know if it could, though. It's lost on some people. Whoa. What the... What? What is happening? Oh, he's assembling himself. Whoa. We should not have connected. Machine and man, basically. Whoa. Look. That was cool. Dude, it even looked like... Let me break it down slow motion for you. This even looked like Snake. What? Him pulling off this cloth is pretty impressive in its own right. It's interesting that he's not holding the cloth with his hands. See how his hands are like... What's he holding the cloth with? His thumbs? That's a hard thing to do in animation, is like putting on a, like doing this. See? He looks like Snake.
And I know I heard that name Snakes before. Snakes? Snakes. I don't know no snakes.
Wow. Whoa. Look at that. What the fuck? This game is crazy. Dude, I can't wait to play this.
A world divided, made whole. With a few sticks for encouragement.
Whoa. Whoa.
The UCA's precursor, the United States of America, had a prominent gun culture. A distinctly American philosophy, and one which would appear to have spread to this continent. The more we seek to unite the people with metaphorical ropes, the more essential sticks seem.
Wait, they're coming out with this game on June 26th this year? Wow.
To become.
That's really soon. That's in like 3 months. Oh, that was... What is he doing?
DHB Magellan. Integrate.
Oh, he's integrating with a spaceship. What in the...
Everyone, hold on tight.
Okay. Alrighty then. Wow. What a trailer. And look, this is going to be the pre-order and collector's edition stuff. Wow. Look at all this shit, dude. A 15-inch statue, a little figurine, all these skins, guns, a letter from Hideo, art cards. Nice. Dude, that was pretty impressive, I'll tell you what. One thing you have to give him credit for is that he's not when I say he is Hideo, he's not afraid to try different things. He's really changing games because of that, right? Like who knows what he's inspired by sometimes, because some of these things in here look like he's just going off in some weird direction, but it's all connected in some way. And I love to see an artist and a person that kind of does that, who kind of follows this passion and this idea all the way to the end. And they don't, I don't know how to explain it, but they are convicted on what they do. They are all in on what they're trying to show you and what they're doing, and they hold nothing back. They don't care what other people say. I really respect a developer like that, but also a developer like that needs to get in a lot of other information, because he's like the main director. He's got this vision, right? He wants everything to be a certain way, so that can cut into somehow the game feeling strange when it shouldn't, because if you only have one person kind of running the show, you can muddy up things in a not muddy it up, but how do I say it? Things can be closed-minded, and you need to have outside views to make sure that everything works for the larger audience, if that makes sense. Well, I tell you what, this was a really incredible trailer. There's only like a couple things in here that I wanted to speak about, so let's dive in here and take a look at the nitty-gritty details, shall we?
You, sir, are an unrepentant criminal.
Okay, so first off, this stuff is incredible. The facial animation is really well done here.
Guilty of illegally entering our country on
Very subtle.
multiple occasions.
The only thing that I'm guilty of is doing your dirty work.
Wow. See, it's very subtle. You can tell they're doing motion capture for sure, and you can tell that they're really, really polishing it a lot afterwards.
And by way of compensation, we have overlooked your crimes.
And if you look closely, his hand on the table is not just like sitting there. It's literally like wiggling around and doing little subtle details, and that looks really, really good.
Bring it on, because I'm not doing this shit anymore.
What makes you think you have a choice?
And what makes you think you have a choice? That looks so good, because his facial expressions are really popping out right there. And you can see that his whole face is connected, like I talked to you guys about in these other videos, like when I'm talking about the animation and whatnot. This face feels connected. It feels like a real face.
Makes you think you have a choice.
Nice. Really gets across the emotion. This woman here feels a little bland in her emotions for some reason. They're almost too subtle for me in certain moments.
Like
Wow.
dead,
Wow.
pregnant women.
I think that's the most impressive part about this whole trailer and what this game will be, is that the moments of the story and the cinematics and these characters looking so good. That's what's going to really intrigue me and bring me in, you know, because a lot of games, they lack in this quality, but look at this.
No, it was not a mistake.
Wow.
It was not a mistake.
Feels like you're playing a movie, right? And I always love that. That's such a cool crazy. You know, and I talked about earlier about a baby being difficult to capture in motion capture and animate. And the reason why that is because everything has been developed and set up to work on like full length human beings, full adults. And so when it comes to kids or little tiny creatures or little babies or any of that stuff, we don't really have like mocap suits. We don't have things to capture it, and we haven't done a lot of it during productions. I touched on it earlier, but there's not a lot of games that actually do that. There's not a lot of games that come in here and will try to tackle animating a baby. Wow. I'm telling you. You know what's interesting though is this landscape feels very like dead. Dead. Look at it. That's one thing I really like about these games, is that they feel kind of epic. Like, look at this. A lot of these moments in here feel like a Star Wars, a Arcane. The screenshots, they're very cinematically done. very well. The layout and the composition of these things, right? The architectural elements back here and the way everything leads your eye to where you're going. See that? Like all these dudes are leading this path down into this. It's beautiful work. This is very, very beautiful work. And you only get this type of thing when you have artists that understand all of those concepts of how things look appealing to the eye, right? And I feel like some artists just know what is appealing. They know how to frame a shot, and they know how to, you get that after years and years and years and years and years of practice and different techniques, different stuff, and watching lots of different movies, like this moment here of like if you saw it, there was like a Dutch angle right there. And that Dutch angle is from different movies, different stuff. It shows that she's like laying down on the ground. It's like her view, right? Incredible work. This whole trailer is really cool, and it's filled with epic moments like we're seeing here. Like, look at this. This is what the game is all about. Like, this is why I say it's a journey worth taking, because whoa, look at this. You're just going to visit all these epic places, and it's going to be like this long story of love and death and all these different things, right, combined. I love this type of game because it's very enthralling. It takes you out of your comfort zone and takes you into something that you've never seen before. It takes you on a journey and an adventure. That's what video games are all about. It's about taking in a journey. And when you take something and like this, like look what we just saw right here. Look at that. It just looks so cool. You like as you're watching this trailer, like, what is that? Who is she? And when you have those questions in your head, that's awesome. That's good. It's a good thing because it makes you want to play this game, right? Looks so badass. And visually, holy shit. I mean, look at the details in this game. The engine that they're using, the Decima engine, just looks so good. They've done an incredible job on doing all of the visuals in this game. And it's not all about visuals anymore. It's about the story. It's about the gameplay. So let's just see if they're going to deliver on all of those things in this in this game. Because in the last one, I feel like they lost a lot of players, including myself, because of the gameplay and because of how things were presented in the game, how long the game was, how you traversed through the game, right? How you moved through the game. So as long as they address like the pacing of the game and make it feel better paced for the average player, this game could be a huge, huge, huge hit. It's going to be no matter what, but I'm just saying, this could be game of the year. This could be whatever. If they get the pacing right and they get all these things correct and it feels solid, right? It's not buggy on launch. Like, they've been working on this game for a while probably. And so I don't think it's buggy. They've been testing the hell out of it. Wow, look at this. Wow. I love that shot. Look at that shot, dude. Look at that. She's like dripping, and then farther away it's dripping upwards. That was wild. And I think this is the highest resolution looking mask I've ever seen in my life. Like being covered in a video game in a cinematic, like the oil and the way wow, man. They're really coming to new heights. Love that. Dude, this game looks cool. And I'll tell you what, the music and sound design and character design from all these guys is incredible. Because it's unique. And I think that like we need more of this in gaming. We need more of these kind of games that push the boundaries of doing something weird, like this guy with two hands as faces. I mean, you gotta try new shit. And that's what they're doing here. And I don't know if this is a nod to Snake or not. I don't know if it's a nod to that, you know? I think it is. It feels like it is. And these characters coming to life, like being brought to life by fire and flames and internal kind of wow. And once these fireworks go off, look at the lighting, dude. Holy shit. They're really showing off this Decima engine. How subtle the global illumination is of them, like the scattered light, you know? Wow. Great stuff. June 26, 2025. Damn, I'll tell you what. I definitely want to play the game. I definitely want to play the game. It looks incredible. And shout out to Kojima and all the people, all the hardworking people over at his production company that are bringing this thing to life. I hope that you guys don't go unheard, don't go unnoticed, and I hope to see your credits big in bold letters on the screen when I finish the game. So, hope you guys enjoyed this little trailer breakdown as much as I did. This game looks really awesome. If you did, please smack the like button, bend it over, give it a good smack for me. It really helps the channel. Also, I have revamped the channel a little bit. I'll be showing all kinds of new videos and different stuff moving forward. So this is not just a reaction channel anymore. It's evolved so much over the time. So that's why it's now called York Street Gaming, because a lot of the videos I'll be making moving forward and all that, it's not just react videos. So I needed to change the video or the title of my channel to kind of represent that and to show that. So hopefully you guys are along for the ride, because I'm going to be bringing all kinds of different content coming your way soon. So thank you so much for your time and support, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.